Graphical solution is a regular question in paper 4 especially, and it's actually an expertise of drawing smooth curve. So look at the screen. You have to draw a smooth curve and all the given points are plotted and a smooth curve is drawn. The main marks are for smooth curve, right?
Yes.
Now, when you have a smooth curve, you have to find the gradient at a point. And when you have to find the gradient at a point, you need to draw tangent at that point. Look at that.
Yes.
Look at this tangent, and you have to draw a tangent at this point. And once you draw the tangent, examiner will check that it should be touching one particular point precisely. Then what is the form? How we find the gradient of a tangent? We take 2 points. We take 2 points on the line. We take 2 points on the line and we join them and use the formula y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Then remember that the line is going up, gradient is positive, and when the line is coming down, the gradient is negative. Copy this in your notes. Give the heading graphical solution.
All right. Okay.
When a line is parallel to x-axis, its gradient is 0. You have to copy this.
Okay.
Ron?
Just one second. Okay.
When a line is parallel to y-axis, its gradient is infinite. So copy this.
Okay.
Did you try Z notes?
No, I'm planning to start it today.
Because you have to plan a revision because the days are now counted. October days are always counted. You have to obviously give other subjects. So
Yeah.
Z notes are very helpful and they are available in nearly all subjects, IGCSE or subjects. So
Yes.
make a quick revision and then doing yearly paper is the best plan because this is the time for yearly paper.
Yeah.
Now, gradient is a ratio. For example, displacement against time will become speed. Speed against time, the gradient would be acceleration. So whenever you draw a graph in this chapter and the question asks what the gradient shows, gradient is always y upon x. When a line is going up straight, it's a constant gradient curve. And when it is a curve, it is a non-uniform thing. Now, the examiner commonly draw two curves, one curve and a straight line. And then he asks to find the point of intersection. So when there are two curves, one curve and a straight line on a single graph, you have to equate the equations of the curve and the line, and then simplify. This is a very common solution in this chapter. You have to copy this screen.
Okay. Okay.
Then you read the intersections. That will be that the intersection points on x-axis are the roots, the answers.
All right. Okay.
Now, can you open the P4 book?
Okay.
Open the P4 book
Yes.
and look for graphical solution. I think it's on the first page of contents. Its name should be graphical solution or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, there is graphs of function.
Graphs of functions.
Yeah.
Open the page is and check. Let me know, are the questions are with tables or without tables?
Yeah, they're with tables.
They're with tables. Okay, can you give me the first year?
Okay. March 19, P42.
March 1942, 22,
42.
32.
No, 42. Question 5. Yes.
Okay, you have a pencil, I hope, right?
Yeah.
So put the values -3 in the equation. Let me know once what you get, then -2. It's a very scoring question, and it always comes like this. It's a fully loaded question.
Is it minus 2.1?
This is for -3.
Yeah.
How much? Minus 2.1.
Yes.
Okay, then put -2.
Okay, one second. 1.6.
Minus,
No, normal 1.6.
not minus.
No.
And what about the first one? Was it coming minus?
Yeah.
Very strange.
And then for 1, it is minus 1.7.
Sorry, minus.
1.7.
Okay.
And for 3, it is 2.1.
Okay, on the grid. Now they have made a ready to use grid.
Yes.
And let's try to start plotting it. First point I'm plotting, you should also plot with me and we can compare. This is 0, 0,
Yes.
0, 0, and -1. Okay, if I move from the 0 right, 1 and -1.7. 1 and -1.7. -1.7. 1.5 and 2.
Oh,
1.5, but it's plus 1. No, 1.5 and -2.
yeah.
1.5 and -2. It's coming here.
Mm,
And 2
yes.
and -1.6. And 3 and 2.1.
Yes.
Then it is -1 and 1.7. -1
And 1.7.
and -1.5 and 2.
Okay.
-2 and 1.6. -3 and -2.1.
Okay, I'm done.
Look at the shape.
Yes. Okay, Abba.
On the grid opposite, draw a suitable straight line to solve the equation this. 3 upon 10 x cube minus 2x, 1 upon 2, 1 minus x. Match it with the question given. I think you can see that this equation is y. Look at this screen and look at this thing. From the question, it is y.
Yes.
Okay, if it is y, as it is a straight line, so 3 points are enough.
Yes.
We start with a number. I should go for a number where I can plot easily. Let's say if I put 0,
Okay.
I will get 1 upon 2. I put 1, I get 0. I put 2.
1. Okay. Oh, do you have to plot this now?
Yes, 0 comma half.
0. Right here. Yeah.
And 1 comma 0.
Yeah.
And 2 comma minus half.
So you have to write the points where the two lines meet, right?
Asking, let us check. Let us see, because he's asking what? Right, you're right. Now, there are three intersections. I think my graph is a bit shaky, so if you have drawn a good graph, you can, because here precision is needed.
Yeah. So,
One position is here, one position is here. Now, can you help me reading it? I think if I start from the right,
yes.
approximately is 2.1, 2.2, 2.3. I think it is 2.4 approximate. Here it is mine
Yeah, for me it's 2.3.
1.134 minus 0. Mine is coming 0.39. And
Mine is 0.4.
0.4.
Yes.
How come?
The
Acha,
second one.
0.4, you are talking about the second one.
Yeah.
All right, but what about the third one?
Third one is coming as minus 2.1.
You are getting 2.1,
Yes.
but my line is coming in between.
Yeah, mine's in between two, but it's more towards minus 2.1.
Okay. So I will take minus 2.05 because mine is coming in between. Examiner will see my graph. So it will be good for me if I write whatever I'm getting
Yes.
from my graph. 2.4 minus 0.39.
Okay.
Read the next part.
All right. For same equation, y.
It will be y.
Yes.
So it means my equation will become y is equal to 1.
Yes.
Now draw y is equal to 1.
Okay.
Examiners say that count the number of
Intersections. So we have three intersections here.
Yes, you're right. So that's a very good question always. If you do the paper in a good standard speed, and obviously the speed management is important,
Yeah.
you can get nearly full marks in this question because main thing is your graph.
Yes.
For the next question,
It is October, November 18, P42. Question 5.
did you learn the matrices, GT matrices?
Yeah, I have to memorize them, right?
Okay, now this is the question. The table shows values of this. So please solve it. I'm just coming. I have to say Asr Namaz. And you know what you have to do now. You have to make the table and you have to put the values on the graph. I'm just coming.
Okay.
What you are getting on -2?
On -2, it is -3.
Okay. And on 3?
-3.
Hmm?
Minus
-3?
3. Yeah. And
Uh,
on 3, 17.
are you sure 17?
Yes.
Okay, start from 0. Have you started it?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Have drawn it.
No, I am almost.
0 minus 1. Okay, that's good. You should complete it. 0 minus 1. Zero minus 1, 1 minus 3. Minus 2.1.
I think each two boxes is one number because
But
they're done.
still 2.1 is not possible. Na? 2.1 is still coming in between.
Yeah.
So 2 boxes is 1. So if I can mark 1.5, I can mark 1.5, but I can't mark 2.1 precisely. 2 and
Yeah.
1. What is on 2.5? 7.1.
2.5, yeah. 0.7.
-1 पे 1, -1 and 1.
Yes.
And -1.5 and 0.1. That's difficult. -1.5 and 0.1. -2, -3.
Okay. Yes.
-2.5 and -9.1.
Okay.
Have you drawn it?
Yes.
So you should go forward. Read the next part. -3 and 19. Is it matching what you have drawn?
Yes. You have to join one more point.
One more.
Yeah, on the top.
Ah,
Yeah, I think.
sorry. I didn't connect it. Yes, you're right. A straight line through 0 -17 is a tangent to the graph y is equal to this. On the grid, draw this tangent 0 -17. Now, where is this 0?
-17.
So we need to draw a tangent.
Yeah, right there.
So So you should draw. My graph was having an error from here. So I'm trying to repair it and okay. Now you have to draw a line. My graph is coming like this.
Don't we have to draw a straight line?
No, he said tangent, isn't it?
Yeah, he said tangent.
Check the question.
A straight line through 0 to 17 is a tangent to the graph.
We have to draw a tangent now.
Okay.
Yes, it is on the grid. Draw this tangent.
Okay.
Find the coordinates of the point where the tangent meets your graph. Now it's very sharp. It's somewhere around 2 point. Mine is coming slightly after 2, and then it is coming 1.2, 0, 1, 1.2. So it's coming 2.1, 2.1, comma 1 point.
Yeah, mine's coming 2 to 1.1.
1.1 or 0 point something. 0, 1.2. Mine is
Yeah.
coming. Find the equation of the tangent. Give your answer in the form y is equal to mx plus c. What would be the c? The c is on the graph.
Okay.
Can you find the gradient using 2 points, 2.1, comma 1.2?
Um, um, Okay, the answer is minus 7.52. Minus 7.5.
Minus.
Yeah.
By drawing a suitable straight line on the graph, solve this equation equal to 0. There is a trick. X cube minus 3x minus 1. And it is slightly different. X cube minus 3x. Now it's
Yeah.
6x. The trick is here.
Yeah.
So we need this same number. Otherwise, we can't get x here, get y here. You need to reform this equation and get it the same as in the question. So look what I'm doing.
All
I'm
right.
writing 6x twice, break.
Yeah.
Can you tell me why I'm doing that?
To match the equation
Hmm.
and yeah.
X cube minus 3x. Zero zero one three.
Okay. 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 Okay.
But now you have to read the graph.
Yeah, I made it. So it's first intersecting at um minus 2.3 and
2.3.
2.3 for me.
2.3. Actually, mine is coming 2.1, 2.2, 2.25. And second intersection is coming 0. Minus 0. Minus 0.05, 0.1. So it's 0. It's coming 0.08 in my close to me.
Your point. Okay, let me check.
No, it's not 0. I think it should be 0.07. Yes. And the third one is minus 2.1 minus 2.2.
Okay.
In the marking scheme, there is always a range. So you in the paper, you shouldn't worry, because when you come out after the exam and people compare their answers,
Yeah.
in this question, answers vary a lot.
Yeah.
But if you see the marking scheme of this question, you will see a range. Remember the rule: trust on your graph, give answer according to your graph, because if there is a difference, examiner will see your graph. And this is called, in our Cambridge system, we call it ECF. That if your graph has something wrong, that is fine. But if you read it wrong, that is another error. If the graph is having some issue, but you are reading it correctly with respect to your graph, you will get full marks.
Yes.
So we stop here, and you should try to do that yearly paper. And